Hey guys, it's Nick. I'm here in Batumi, Georgia on the coast of the Black Sea. Now some people say this is the Las Vegas or the Dubai of Georgia from all the high-rise hotels and casinos out here, but not all of Batumi looks like this street. This is kind of the ground zero for all the construction. I'm staying just a few blocks over this way, and you see it's more like a regular neighborhood with some older high-rises and things like that. Here's a quick look at that. So just a few blocks over from those nice brand new hotels is just kind of a regular old city with some high-rises, but you can see that they're kind of just the old looking regular type of city. But you do have really nice views of the mountains, and you see how big they are. The clouds are basically in the mountains, and you actually have a view of the Black Sea over here. So Batumi isn't all like the Las Vegas strip of all these new buildings and casinos. It's surrounded by just a regular city, which I kind of like, and this is just a regular neighborhood. But now back to this area with all the construction and casinos and all of this, and in front of me over there is the Black Sea. So I'm going to take a little walk around and walk to the Black Sea and check out the beach and the water and the crowds over there to give you an idea of this area. So yeah, this is going away from the Black Sea, and you see this whole boulevard is just all new high-rises. Some of it looks pretty expensive, or it all looks pretty expensive relative to, I guess, the other housing around here. I don't know who's buying all this stuff. Apparently it is people from Russia, Ukraine, Turkey, and Iran. Turkey is very close to here, the border of Turkey, and so gambling is not legal in Turkey, so they say a lot of Turks come here to kind of, this is their Las Vegas, to get away and gamble and, I don't know, go a little wild or something. But still, this is a lot of apartments for for people to be buying in a country with this that has like 3.8 million people in it. So very interesting to see all these buildings and all this current construction still going on. So now I'm going to take a walk in the other direction to the beach, and one thing you notice around here is there are a lot of, I guess they're American companies. Ramada, I believe is American. Marriott definitely is. Right, that's a publicly traded stock, and so there's at least 2 Marriotts over here. This one, and there's a Hilton with a casino as well. So there are a lot of casinos out here, right? And this Ramada, I believe, has a casino too. Right there it says casino. So I don't know, is that is this a chicken and the egg? Did the casinos come first and therefore it drew all the attraction and the investment for the apartment buildings, or did the high-rises and hotels come first and eventually they started building casinos here? I'm not really sure, but these are more typical of the older buildings around here, kind of like one that I'm in. I don't know if you can see my building from here, but it's basically right on the avenue. I think you could, but they're a lot older and a lot different than these newer stuff that they're building. And it definitely has. Now, I've never been to Dubai, but to me it has a kind of vibe like that there's a lot of ambitious or out of the ordinary kind of designs for these buildings to kind of draw attention and one up each other on these buildings, it seems. And so this company, Orbi, seems to own everything in this city. There are Orbi hotels, Orbi residential, Orbi I don't know, there's all kinds of stuff that's Orby that I see out here. So once you go away from this street, it becomes more normal looking. But the waterfront is kind of interesting because they have what looks like some man-made ponds with people fishing and stuff like that, and there's a really nice walkway that goes the whole length of Batumi, I believe. It's, I don't know, a few miles, 2 miles maybe or something like that. So, and you have this in the middle of all these new buildings, you have this really strange apartment block building that looks like, I don't know when the hell it was built, in the 40s, 50s or something like that. It has this huge archway like some old Roman thing or something like that at the front of it. It looks very much out of place with all these new buildings here. And over here, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a replication of the Roman Colosseum over there. And after that is, I believe it's the biggest casino in Batumi right now, called Eclipse. And there's a big mall over here, Batumi Mall. There's another mall straight ahead that has a Carrefour supermarket and all kinds of stuff. And so here's this little kind of pond where people fish during the daytime. And there's the Black Sea right there. And it looks like there's all kinds of, I don't know, kids amusement parks and stuff like that. Okay, so let's go check out the beach. So right behind this old apartment building is a crazy modern glass kind of gas station with a McDonald's in it that it's got to be the weirdest McDonald's building you've ever seen. So is this water connected to the Black Sea? Kind of looks like it. So I guess you can catch whatever fish comes in from the Black Sea over here. So this building wins the award for weirdest McDonald's building I've ever seen / gas station. I don't know if Dubai or Las Vegas can top this. So Batumi was like they always say, a fishing village right before tourists came and stuff like that. But it was also a resort kind of area during Soviet times. And I've seen pictures of what all of this looked to be just like trees and forest or something like that. So it's come a long way. I'm wondering if this was built in, I don't know, 30s, 40s or something like that. Like this was the fancy apartment building for communist leaders to have their summer apartment over here or something like that. So here is the beach, and this is a bike path that goes all the way to the beginning of downtown Batumi where the cable cars are. I wonder if there's a lot of people at the beach today. Yesterday was very cloudy and rained on and off. Today looks like you have a chance at some sunny swimming over here. This is what I was talking about, this huge archway. It looks like, you know, some Arc de Triomphe or something you see in some cities. So look at this thing. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like 7 stories high or something like that. So Pretty interesting. Alright, I'm going to check out the beach now. Doesn't look like there's a lot of people here, but this beach is really long, so there's all kinds of places you can come to, so it doesn't seem like it gets super crowded just because it's so big. There are chairs and umbrellas to rent. I'm not sure how much they are. So there's another Marriott right there. I don't know what this thing is going to be, but it's pretty huge. Looks like they have a lifeguard booth here. But you can see it. It seems like it's usually pretty cloudy out here. I guess it rains a lot. That's why there's so much greenery you see coming from Tbilisi to Batumi. All the mountains has so much growth on it and a lot of greenery and stuff. So one of the bad things about this beach is the big rocks. And to walk on this without some kind of slippers or water shoes is really hard, and these are the small ones. When you get closer to the water, you got these really big ones, and they are really hard to walk on and stand up on and all that. So let's see what this water's like. You see, to stand on these rocks and go in there is really hard. The water is good though. It's not super clear, but it's pretty clear, and it is a good temperature. I was here 2 days ago, so not a bad place to swim. So it's a little more crowded than I thought, really. So I guess let me get my stuff and start swimming. So guys, that's a look at Batumi and the beach area around it. I would definitely recommend coming to check this place out. It's not like any other beach area you've probably ever been to. So I hope you like this one, guys. Thanks for watching.